Hi, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks so much for dropping by. Drama, gossip, misinformation. How desperate are some YouTubers getting? But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not desperation. And so I want to say that I need your comments to try and understand what perhaps we just don't get. That's the beauty of this community, is that we learn just like you do. And I think that's a good thing personally. So let's talk about it.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Now, all right, drama, gossip, misinformation. How and why? Well, let me just say this. Monday we were coming back from Manila, and I was watching some YouTube videos that were posted over the weekend because we were busy and just didn't get a chance to watch videos or do anything. All of our videos were already preset to publish throughout the weekend. We didn't even pay attention to YouTube. Now, with that being said, what I noticed is, and what I have noticed recently over the past like 4 or 5 months, and I will say this, you know what, we should put a couple disclaimers out there. Number one, we are guilty of this. Not often, but it has happened. Number two, all right, we have nothing against any business plan that any YouTube channel has. All right. The last thing we want to do is get in the way of them earning a living, whoever they may be. All right. We don't want to hurt them. We wish them nothing but success, to be honest with you. So simple as can be. Number three, what's more important than anything is that you comment and tell us how you feel and what you think. All right? And be specific. The beauty of this community is we all learn from each other. Now, gossip, drama, and misinformation. What we see is channels that are desperate for views. They are desperate. They are whining and crying about the same thing that every channel is probably whining and crying about. And that is, number one, they're getting paid far less than what they were getting paid before. Here in the Philippines, where they didn't have any competition for views, now they face a tremendous amount of competition, and their game just hasn't stepped up to meet that. Or their content isn't that creative to answer that. Or the algorithm just hates them. I mean, it could be one of any of those things. We don't know which one it is, but they're desperate for views. We find channels that jump on the gossip drama bandwagon quite quickly. All right. Two people disagree with each other on YouTube, whether it's a husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, YouTube channel here versus YouTube channel there. They're having a tiff, best word for it. All right. Without talking to either one of those parties, a third channel, we're going to call it the gossip channel. All right. A third channel says, hey, I can copy this part of their video and this part of their video, and I can do this and I can do this, and I can report on the same thing, a reaction video. And They're very, very justified to do so. Absolutely. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But how do you feel about it? Do you feel that watching a channel that does nothing more than regurgitate what's already there, is that a worthwhile view? Is that a channel that's creating relevant content? Or are they just chasing the views? All right. We'd like to know that. And in fact, we'd like to know a couple of different things. But first, let me please put this plug in there. Please, if you like the video, subscribe. If you're entertained by the video, subscribe. And if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. It really helps a lot. Now, then there's videos that are vague and misinformation. I was watching a Filipina blogger, and she was talking about buying a house. And she was doing a blog about buying a house. All right. She's never bought a house here in the Philippines or anywhere for that matter. Okay. She isn't going to meet the same thing. My point is that bloggers that present information about things they've never done, all right, here in the Philippines, or they haven't done in the past 10, 15 years with all the rule changes. I had a live stream today, and I was going through all of these types of questions, and the reactions were very unique. And they were naming names about channels they don't appreciate what's going on in them. That's fine. We want you to do the same thing here. We want us to tell you. I kind of got off track. Let me rephrase. So we were doing a live stream today, and we had a guest on, Mogman. All right. And I made a comment that says, I can tell people about how to buy a condo. Done it. Been there. Recently. I can tell people about how to buy land in the Philippines. Done it. Recently. I can tell people about how to build a house in the Philippines. Done it. Recently. I can tell them about Bohol. I can tell them about Chocolate Hills, about the Tarzaire, about this, about that. Done it recently. I can tell them about El Nido. I can tell them about Secret Cove. I can tell them about Naked Beach. Done it. Been there. Good videos in our channel showing all of it. Well, here's what I can't do. I can tell you how to buy a car. But you know what? I can't tell you how to finance a car. Now, Mogman, who just financed a car, he can tell you how to finance a car and what he went through and the companies that he went through. It's much different now than it was 10 years ago. Much different now than it was 15 years ago. All right? It's that simple. We can tell you about PhilHealth. We can tell you about how to put your American spouse on PhilHealth. We can tell you all of these different things. People that haven't done it, they're regurgitating information. Good, bad, dated, undated. All right? I don't know. Really and truly, I don't. I was watching a Filipina vlog Monday, and she's talking about how she's buying land. And I could hear and see so many things that she's omitting. She didn't get a survey to verify the survey on her title to make sure that she's actually buying the land she's looking at, which as Americans, when you buy your spouse land, because you're not going to be able to put it in your name solely, all right, you got to make sure you're actually buying the land they're showing you. But that's another story, all different. Here's my point. My point is we want to know what you think about gossip and drama channels. Does it turn you on? Does it turn you off? We actually had a couple of people in our live stream that said, I love the drama. It's entertainment. Okay? We had multiple people in our live stream say, don't like it. It's boring. They don't have real content. It's just bullshit. We want to know how you feel. We want to know, are there YouTube channels that you quit watching because of the drama, gossip, and misinformation, combination of the three? That's the first thing we want to know. The second thing we want to know is it worth it? Should we be doing more of this? Should we be going after channels that are putting out misinformation and creating drama? I mean, we're guilty of making mistakes, but we don't do it over and over and over. And we always apologize for the mistake we made, and we do our very best to fix the misinformation. But there are people out there that give out shitloads of misinformation, outdated information. Should we be going after them and creating drama videos? It's not our style. It's not what we do. I don't think it's something I really want to get into. Now, reaction videos to absolutely asinine shit. That's open game, all right? When you've got people that are doing reaction videos to other people, that's great. Nothing wrong. Love that. You know, sometimes it's entertaining. It really is. But when they don't have both sides of the story and they start making assumptions and questioning things and putting suppositions out there, wow. At that point, it goes from reaction to gossip. Plain old high school gossip. All right? In our opinion. Yours may differ, and that's why we want to hear what you have to say. So, tell us, when it comes to drama, gossip, misinformation, has that ever caused you to say, I'm not going to watch this channel anymore, or I'm not going to pay attention to this channel. I'm going to take them off, all right? And if it has, what channel was it? We'd like to know that. You don't have to tell us, but we would like to know. But we would like your comment to at least tell us whether that has happened. All right? Number one. Number two, if there are particular parts of drama, gossip, that you actually prefer, we'd like to know that too. Feel free to let us know. All right? Otherwise, comment and have a great, outstanding day.